Once upon a time, in a bustling city where the rhythm of life never seemed to slow down, there lived a young man named Caleb. Caleb was immersed in the pursuit of success and material possessions, believing they would bring him happiness and fulfillment. He was engrossed in his work, hobbies, and the social whirlwind, constantly trying to amass more in the hope that it would fill a void within him. One day, feeling overwhelmed by the chaos of his life, Caleb decided it was time to seek wisdom and find balance. He had heard of a wise Zen master named Ryo, renowned for his teachings on life's priorities and finding true contentment. Caleb believed that Master Ryo might help him find equilibrium in the midst of his hectic existence. He embarked on a journey to the serene countryside where Master Ryo resided in a humble temple. Upon reaching the temple, Caleb greeted the master with a humble bow and was welcomed into the peaceful garden. Pouring his heart out, Caleb explained how he felt lost in the materialistic pursuit, struggling to balance the significant aspects of his life, family, health, and inner peace, with the allure of possessions and status. Master Ryo listened attentively and then nodded, reaching for a jar and a pile of rocks, pebbles, sand, and a handful of glittering jewels. "Caleb, let us use this jar to symbolize your life. The rocks represent what's truly important, the pebbles are the important but adjustable things, the sand represents the material possessions, and these jewels symbolize the allure of wealth and success." Master Ryo placed the rocks, the most vital aspects of life, such as family and health, in the jar first. Without these rocks, your life lacks a foundation, just as life loses its essence without family and well-being. Caleb watched as the rocks filled the jar, their presence grounding and substantial. Master Ryo continued, "Now, let's add the pebbles, representing your work, passions, and close friendships. These are important, but you can adjust them to fit around the rocks." Caleb carefully placed the pebbles around the rocks, ensuring everything fit harmoniously. Then, Master Ryo poured the sand into the jar. This sand represents the material possessions, the things we often chase but aren't essential to our true well-being. They fill the gaps in our lives. Caleb looked at the sand slowly seeping into the jar, understanding the analogy. Lastly, Master Ryo added a few glittering jewels on top of everything. These jewels symbolize the allure of wealth and success. They glitter and captivate, but if we prioritize them over the rocks and pebbles, they can overshadow what truly matters. Master Ryo's lesson was profound. Caleb realized that he had been filling his life with sand and jewels first, trying to chase material possessions and success, often at the expense of his family, health, and inner peace, the true rocks and pebbles. In that serene garden, Caleb had a realization. He decided to reorganize his life, placing the rocks and pebbles, his family, health, passions, and inner peace, above the pursuit of material possessions and fleeting success. As the days passed, Caleb began restructuring his life. He started cherishing meaningful relationships, taking care of his health, and embracing simple joys. His work, hobbies, and social interactions became the pebbles, important but adjusted to fit around the rocks. Material possessions, once his primary focus, became the sand, still present but no longer the priority. Caleb's life transformed. The chaos subsided, replaced by a sense of fulfillment and contentment. He learned that by placing the rocks first and allowing the pebbles and sand to fall into place, he could lead a life filled with purpose and joy. And as he continued his journey, he carried this wisdom in his heart, inspiring others to do the same.